Greetings, fellow wanderers. Jacob Wile here,
And Tiki too.
and welcome back to Wandering Over Yonder, the vlog series where I take Tiki here on a voyage through Craig McCacken's Matt Gab Disney XD series Wander Over Yonder. Having been through the show before, it is my job to show him the ins and outs of this strange universe, and this time we have the epic quest of unfathomable difficulty.
It's a sock, Jacob.
Yes.
It's a sock. It's a sock.
Yes. It's a sock.
Jacob, I love the 3 exclamation points. That's a very important part of the title. I should actually work that into the video title here. Best episode title of the series, I think it's fair to say.
Yep. Especially considering what it's actually about.
Exactly. Jacob, this is a very, structurally, I find this to be a fascinating episode for a lot of reasons. Outside of course, the whole premise of, oh, it's Wander delivering a sock. And I don't know, Jacob, it's like, on one hand, it starts out where you think it's going to be like a really epic, and they basically lead you through this epic kind of you must do this and this and this and this and this and all kinds of crazy stuff. I don't know if you have the details for that. It was hard for me to take it all in, when they, when they go to the bookkeeper or whatever, the guy who's, I don't know. Jacob, explain it better, please.
They have the lost and found guy.
The lost and found guy. That's a good way to explain it. Thank you. So they go to the lost and found guy to retrieve the sock, and the lost and found guy just can't help himself but, basically bring up the whole epic quest of unfathomable difficulty, where the episode gets its name. Whew.
Okay. The adventure starts in Grizzly Forest. I mean, you want me to go through the quest, or do you just want me to
maybe just some highlights?
Yeah, well, they have to save the fair princess and an unfair princess.
Yeah. Basically just a lot of ridiculous stuff. It's wound up into about a 5-minute montage, Jacob. Is that fair to say?
Probably.
Which is that's a bit unorthodox to me, because it's about half the episode is this whole montage explaining you must go here and do this and then do this and then do all of this, and it's great because as we're seeing this, we're seeing Wander get more and more excited, and we're getting Sylvia getting more and more exasperated about the whole thing.
They even meet a guy who an epic neon knight who bores them with fishing stories.
Oh God, of course. But then the episode kind of takes a turn, Jacob. It kind of takes a turn when they arrive at that weird. I'm sorry, it's hard to take it all in. That weird planet thing that they go to.
It's like this ancient guru or whatever, where they have to climb many steps.
Many bajillion, bazillion, zillion, bazillion, killion, zillion steps. Yeah, something like that. Something in that ballpark, right?
Yep. And where they can only ask this intergalactic guru, all-knowing guru, one question. Is this your sock?
No!
Okay. All that for pretty much for nothing.
Yeah, pretty much for nothing. And then I'm sorry, I was talking about when they basically do find the owner of the sock, and then at first it seems like, oh yeah, there's actually someone who did lose a sock here. And what happened to him? Where is he now? Are his feet cold?
No, he just bought new socks. I mean, they're just socks.
They're just socks. Jacob, I do have some black socks you can borrow if you need them.
No, thanks.
I'm just letting you know. If you ever need black socks, I've got them.
I have my own.
All right. Dragon knows what I'm talking about. Anyways. So that was one of my favorite twists of the episode, Jacob, was at first it seems like the whole commentary of the episode is, okay, sometimes it's not worth going so far out of your way to be positive and to be kind and to be, generous. And sometimes a sock is just a sock, right?
Yep.
But then the episode just takes a dramatic left turn towards the third act, and you want to explain it, you could probably explain it better than I can.
Well, what happened was Sylvia, like, has finally given up, like, realized, like what you said, like, a sock, this is just a sock. As they're about to be dropped into a vat of acid or whatever, it's like, he tries to drop it in, but Sylvia, like, she's like, no, this song matters to you, and, like, I'm not gonna, because of this stupid quest. And so she just flings it at this Destructor, I think that's his name. He's like, is this your sock? And then as it turns out, they're like, halt it. And it turns out it was his sock.
It wasn't just his sock, Jacob. It was the rosebud of socks.
This is his best friend. What happened was this kingdom used to be actually happy and nice and shiny. Until the king just like if you're gonna play, if you're gonna be king, you shouldn't play with such novelties. And just basically threw it away. Then all of a sudden he just threw a tantrum and everything went dark. Well, I was like, that took a quick turn.
Yeah, and so essentially the sock was like just this big relic of his childhood, and then it kind of plunged everything into darkness. And
was gone.
I mean, just all this dramatic chain of events happening because of the sock. And then basically like world peace and just galactic peace. Screw world peace, Jacob. Galactic peace is achieved through the sock being recovered.
Because it's just literally the most important thing in the universe.
And then Jacob, the final shot of this episode just sums everything up so well. It's like Sylvia and Wander are walking away, and they just have absolutely no idea what to think. Their eyes they just have blank expressions on their faces.
I thought someone's feet would get cold.
Like what just happened? Like, I just thought we were supposed to learn some lesson about, like, oh, sometimes going out of your way for strangers. I love how that's turned on its head, Jacob. I love how it's like, okay, that's kind of because that's kind of what I was thinking at first. Like, okay, this is a fun episode, but if that's the moral to the story, then that's kind of an obvious moral, like sometimes you can't go that far out of your way. But then they just twist it on its head in the third act, and we as an audience are left as flabbergasted as Wander and Sylvia themselves. I think that's the best way I can describe it.
I mean, it's a total left field curveball.
It's wonderful. It's really wonderful.
Wonderful.
It's wonderful. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, lame pun.
You know what else is wonderful, Jacob?
What?
Well, outside of the Movie Machine podcast at hotchocolatemedia.net.
What else is wonderful?
The next episode that we're going to be talking about, The Void. Holy crap.
And fun fact about this episode, though.
Yeah.
This actually features a rare vocal performance by Craig McCracken himself. He voices the sock.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Nice.
He doesn't really do a lot of voices, but he did for this one.
And I'm sorry, Jacob. I shouldn't have just transitioned right into the next episode. I'm just really excited to talk about it. Any final thoughts about the epic quest of unfathomable difficulty? Blah.
It's more unfathomable logic.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it's just like, okay, an epic quest, return a sock. What's so good? Okay, this is just doesn't. It basically, we're like you said, we're as confused as they are at the end. Like, I thought someone's food was just gonna get cold.
I think this episode is worth watching, certainly because of the unique premise and the extreme lengths and everything. I hate to compare it to The Void, but I think The Void is just a lot stronger. It's kind of like they're both really good episodes, you know what I mean? But
you can see why I was looking forward to talking about both of these.
Oh yeah, definitely. But Jacob, I think, like I said, I think the thing that definitely makes this episode, I mean, maybe right outside of my top 5, if I were to rank it right now, right outside of my top 5, perhaps. With The Void, we'll talk about The Void when we get to it, but just teaser alert, it's inside of my top 5. But yeah, no, with the epic quest, like I said, the best thing about it is the whole dichotomy of oh, you think it's just some simple moral that's a very basic concept, but no, they just throw that out the window at the end. It's awesome. I love it.
This show's always keeping us on our toes.
Oh yeah. Okay, and you know what else is keeping us on our toes, Jacob?
The Void.
The Void, yes. But also just the sporadic nature of how we're getting these Wander Over Yonder episodes out in general, which is entirely my fault.
And we won't be able to do it until you get back from Disneyland.
Nope. Jacob, is there anything special at Disneyland that you would like me to record just for you?
Nothing really. I mean, I can't really think of anything.
Okay, well, maybe you can think of something in between now and when we sign off on The Void, perhaps.
Okay. All right.
Okay, but yes, I'm sorry. I'm just so excited. I'm like, yay. And folks, I will be uploading content throughout the week. I have a couple Walt Disney Family Museum videos I'm going to be uploading throughout the next day or two. And then vlog type stuff. And I'm also going to be working on the documentary, so on and so forth. Yada, yada, yada. You don't all hear all this stuff. I'm excited. And I'm also excited to talk about The Void coming up next on Wandering Over Yonder.
So until next time, later,
haters.
Bye-bye.
Is this your sock?
No.
You know, I do have some black socks you can borrow, Jacob. Seriously, come on. Let me lend you a pair, Jacob. Come on now. Come on.
Okay.
All right. Cool. I'll ship some over, Jacob. Happy holidays. That's what you get for Christmas. Black socks. Black socks for all. You get a black sock. You get a black sock. Everyone gets a black sock.